सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या भक्तिविद्या योगविद्या धर्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः। श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः। श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः। श्री वेदव्यास महर्षये नमः। समस्त रामायण महाशास्त्राचार्येभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम भक्तेभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया पुराण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराण इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं तत्कृत समस्त साधक भक्त सेवकानाम् अस्माकं सह आयुरारोग्य क्षेम स्थैर्य श्रद्धा भक्त्यादि साधना संपत्ता अवक्ति द्वारा शक्तिनां प्राप्ति द्वारा सर्वविध बाह्य अभ्यंतर विघ्न शत्रु निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ श्री रामनाम संकीर्तनम्। ओम श्रीराम जय जय राम 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 जय जय राम। ओम नमोस्तु रामाय स लक्ष्मणाय देव्ये च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रमानिलेभ्यः नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अतः श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रम किष्किंधा कांडम तृतीय सर्गः। श्री महादेव उवाच श्री राम उवाच। फ्रेंड्स, लेट अस चैंट फ्रॉम श्री राम उवाच 18 से लेकर 25 तक। ओम अहंकारादि संबंधः यावत् देहेन्द्रियैः सह संसारस्तावदेव स्यात् आत्मनस्तु अविवेकिनः मिथ्यारोपित संसारः न स्वयं विनिवर्तते विषयान् ध्यायमानस्य स्वप्ने मिथ्यागमो यथा अनाद्य विद्या संबंधात् तत्कार्याहंकृतेस्तथा संसारोपार्थकोऽपि स्यात् रागद्वेषादिसङ्कुलः मन एव हि संसारः बन्धश्चैव मनः शुभे आत्मा मनः समानत्वं येत्यतत् गतबन्धभाक् यथा विशुद्धः स्फटिकः अलक्तकादिसमीपगः तत्तत् वर्णयुग आभाति वस्तुतो नास्ति रञ्जनं बुद्धीन्द्रियादिसामीप्यात् आत्मनः संसृतिर्बलात् आत्मा स्वलिङ्गं तु मनः परिगृह्य तदुद्भवान् कामान् जुषन् गुणैर्बद्धः संसारे वर्तते वशः आदौ मनो गुणान् सृष्ट्वा ततः कर्माण्यनेकधा शुक्ललोहितकृष्णानि गतयस्तत् समानतः एवं कर्मवशात् जीवः भ्रमति आभूतसम्प्लवम्। Same thing which we have studied so far in Bhagavatam Dwadasha Skandham, ditto repeated here. थोड़ा सा टाइम लेकर डिटेलली बताया there in short because the time of Parikshit ji to go has come almost. 7th day शाम तक हो गया अभी. अब इन्हीं टाइम Takshaka will come therefore. Not only that, but before many, many times in different occasions, all that beautiful knowledge is given. What knowledge is given there? By Sukadev ji to Parikshit ji, by Sri Rama ji to Tara here is the Tattva Jnana. Then how the Tattva Atma Paramatma, though has not changed or suffered any loss from within, but then because of some peculiar conditionings appears to have become Jiva and appearing to suffer. And that is you and I. That Jnanam in which the diagnosis of problem, so to the solution is fully clearly told, is this particular portion of 8 to 10 shlokas. I told you ना 18 से 25 तक ये 8 श्लोक अगर आप समझ लेवे पूरा वेदांत हमको समझ में आ गया, बट साधना जो करना करना भी है. So, although it is 7 8 times repeated, once more we will see and check whether we have caught the point perfectly or not. What it is? Ki yavat, as long as dehendriyaihi sambandha, through this deha, indriya, mana, buddhi, and all this, through that again to the worldly things, yavat sambandha. And what sambandha with dehendriyadi? Be attentive. Aham and mama. So अहंकारादि, अहंकार एंड ममकार एंड मह्यम, तीसरा वाला मैं, मेरा और मेरे लिए. These three types of notional relations with the upadhis, as long as they are there, for that one who has got these upadhi sambandha, to him the samsara is there. And he who is actually is Paramatma only. But has Paramatma suffered any of the loss because of it? No. But we are suffering or not? Yeah. Therefore, what is relation between we and Paramatma? We, Paramatma only, we with the upadhis. We alone are Paramatma without upadhi. यावत् स्यात् देह संबंधः अहंकारा दुरात्मना तावत् स्यात् मुक्तिवार्ता न स्वप्नेपि. If this one clicks to us, I am Brahman, but suffering the jiva with the upadhis. And I am the Brahman when the upadhis are dropped, no more jiva. Ignorant of the reality of the rope, projecting the snake, I am afraid. So too, forgetting the man, suffering as father or husband or friend or officer, etc. Man never suffers. Man is just a man in the creation of God. Man never, Bhagavan never made husbands or fathers and all. He made a man. But he becomes husband through wife, father through the son. Then they have problems and sufferings. But the upadhi tadatmya, that vyaktitva is jiva, he suffers. As long as, how long? As long as that identity with the upadhis is there. Then they drop the upadhi, drop that pseudo identity, remain yourself. Again, we are saying man never suffers, Brahman never suffers. Conditional Brahman called Jiva never is happy, ever suffers, because the conditions are all limited, etc. They have their own limitations. So, this first shloka, if it is given the essence in such a crystal clear manner, we are very lucky. So, avidya is the upadhi, ahankara is second upadhi, manobuddhi chitta are third upadhi, then prana is third upadhi, indriyas is fourth upadhi, deha is the fifth upadhi. With these upadhis, again with buddhi, I am a doctor, lawyer, ityadi upadhi. With the body, I am man or women upadhi. And as a man, I am a six-packed upadhi. You understand? As a woman, I am Miss World, Miss Universe upadhi. You understood? With the intellect, I am intelligent, sharp wala. ये सारे added upadhis again. Then outside, again doctor, lawyer, wala upadhi. In that also, 2000 patients collapsed under my operation. Another upadhi. Or I treated them. How come those 200 people died under your operation? ये 10 लोग बच गए. उसका मैंने किया नहीं ट्रीटमेंट, बच गए. Okay. So, how many we are going on adding conditioning to on ourselves? Every of them belong to upadhis. Intelligence and foolishness both belong to buddhi. That sentiments, emotions, positive or negative, they belong to mind. Good vision or ability of indriyas or not ability, they belong to indriya, not to the atma. But when they belong to the upadhis, when they're owned by me, I become immediately jiva. Man or woman, that gender or big, all that belongs to sharira, no? एक बार ये चीज ना घुस जाए हमारे अंदर, क्यों नहीं घुसता? बिकॉज वी आर नॉट लिसनिंग विद एकाग्र भूमि. We are listening Shipta mode of Vikshipta Bhumi, and we are also listening with biasness. And what is our biasness? Listening like Dhritarashtra is हमारे अज्ञान को, हमारे वर्ल्ड की अटैचमेंट्स को किसी कीमत पर नहीं छोड़ेंगे, इस भावना से हम सुनते हैं. It is not noticed by us. That's how it goes on. Otherwise, so many treatments of satsanga have been done already. We would have been cured by now of this all ignorance. So many doses or courses of medication done. Even then, the treatment has not happened. Means that patient is not taking medicine properly or doing all nonsense by which the disease is relapsing. So clear it is. तस्माद् उपाधेर विलयाय विद्वान् वसेत् सदा अकल्प समाधि निष्ठया. कि उपाधि भेदात् स्वयमेव विद्यते च उपाध्यपोहे स्वयमेव केवलः तस्माद् उपाधेर विलयाय विद्वान् वसेत् सदा अकल्प समाधि निष्ठया. So there are three things. One, through the upadhis we are getting bhoga. Second is, because of upadhis only we are suffering samsara. Third, when the upadhis are dropped, we become one with Brahma. About these three things, when there is crystal clear understanding, after that, though some experiences bhoga I am getting, but more than that, dukkha are coming to me because of my upadhi tadatmya. When I realize that, so too, nirupadhika Brahma, there is infinite bliss. When I am fully convinced about it, that time the sadhaka in me starts, who will be ready to give up the tadatmya with the upadhi and become one with Brahma. This we are specially adding to say why we are not becoming so deep, sincere sadhakas to discover Brahman and get liberated is इन चीजों में हमको कन्विंसिंग नॉलेज अभी नहीं आया. अब वो भी क्यों नहीं हो रहा? इतना सुनने के बाद सुन रहे लेकिन मनन नहीं कर रहे. They are listening but not doing sufficient manana. If sufficient mananam is done, then these convictions will come. Although there is some sukha through upadhi, yet it is enslaving me and binding me. And it is never allowing me to recognize my real self. But the real self, Brahman, when I realize, I'll be infinitely blissful. But for that, I have to drop the upadhi. These things have to become clear in our understanding. The continuous mananam of this is called churning. While doing that churning like the Milky Ocean, in the beginning, poison comes. Poison of fear, poison of hesitation, poison of reluctancy, poison of saying no, I will not give up the upadhi, ye maja aa raha hai mujhe, poison of saying that no to become or discover Brahma is so tough. All those poisons we have to drop. Then only the amrita of the conviction, amrita of the consistency, in spite of all the odds, will come to us. We will be able to execute. Finally, the amrita of the atma anubhuti also comes. That is called moksha. So therefore, what is her question? Tara, body is jada, the Atma is Chaitanya and Mukta Sarupa. Who is suffering? The one who is asking, he is suffering. Who is he? Technically, here Bhagavan used the word aviveki. Same word is used there. Now viveka hetina. Use the viveka khadga to cut the aviveka bandhana. So, who is suffering? If Stara asks, the one who is asking, that individual only is suffering. And what is that individual? Not identified with the Brahman, but associated with the Upadhi, with Ahamta and Mamata. Therefore, Yavat Syat, as long as Dehendriya Saha Ahankara Sambandha Samsara Tavadeva Syat. Who to whom? To you only. Who is you? Avivekina. What is Aviveka? Because of Upadhi I am suffering. When I give up Upadhi, I will become Brahma and get freed. This Viveka Rahityam is Avivek. And where do you get that? When you go to the Guru or study Shastra, they will tell. No need also. You contemplate, you will yourself know. Because upadhi tadatmya only all suffering. Headache क्यों है? क्योंकि identify the head and you have a head. Stomach ache क्यों है? You have stomach identity. You just become sakshi, none of them trouble. You'll just observe it. हाँ, ये some abnormalism. Stomach में होता है. You'll not. There's so many yogis, Mahatma. They go through all pain of their own prarabdha and others, but they don't suffer. They go through pain, but they don't suffer. Pain is different. Suffering is different. Pain physiological. Suffering is psychological. They don't suffer. Suffering is samsara. Pain is not samsara. Pain is a biological thing, which is the nature. Like ये महात्मा का भी हाथ में कोई गरम गरम चीज गिरा, उनको भी पेन होता है, but suffering नहीं होता. Because not identified with the body and thus damage to the body called as that burning. You become sakshi. These are all now big topic. I'll not talk all that right now. So, but the first answer is what? Very clear. Whoever is asking question, he only is suffering as samsari. And who is he? Denying his identity with Brahma Tattva, not ready to give up his identity with the Upadhi. And it's your choice. Choice to continue million lives, identity with Upadhi, suffer as samsari. Choice to cut asunder Upadhi Adhyatma, become one in Brahma, दोनों है. but थोड़ा टाइम लगता है शुरू करने के बाद. नहीं करो शुरू तो मिलियंस ऑफ क्रिएशन साइकिल्स आल्सो यू कंटिन्यू में बाउंड जीव. तो सारे जीव जो उपाधि तादात्म्य छोड़कर परमात्मा से एक नहीं हुए एट द टाइम ऑफ ऑल प्रलयास, चाहे नित्य नैमित्तिका और प्राकृत प्रलय, दे गो इनटू बीजावस्था. इन द नेक्स्ट क्रिएशन दे आर अगेन थ्रोन, गिवन एन अपॉर्चुनिटी. Like morning visa, idagam sarvam, whatever the beautiful things the Lord has created for the prani, karma adi. कर्मा उपासना साधना इत्यादि के लिए जो कुछ भी चाहे भगवान क्रिएट करके he sends to us, sends us there. Work out. No, when you and I don't know this so far, we are justified to suffer. And now we know it, we cannot justify. Using this wisdom slowly, we have to aim at tasmad upadher vilayaya vidyaman vaset sada kalpa samadhi nishtaya. Means ready to give up the tadatmit upadhi. We have to learn the art of deeper and deeper inquiries, vicharanas, and meditations, etc. By the way, so first thing is said, samsara tavadeva syad atmanato avivekina. One complete picture discussed. Second one, what? Mithya आरोपित संसार न स्वयं विनिवर्तते. So धृतराष्ट्र के अंदर का संसार अपने आप नहीं जाएगा. कृष्णा when he sends संदेश through अक्रूरा also नहीं जाएगा. Only when Dhritarashtra takes that sandesha and tries himself, then only it will go. And ऊपर ये बात हम भूले ना, अविवेकिनः. As long as we don't do viveka, we will never come out of the problem. So here also, mithya samsarah na swayam vinivartate. Therefore, don't wait for some convenient times come and some jadoo ki chadi koi chalayenge so that the whole samsara goes away. Never it goes by itself. What is the meaning of it? Na nirvartate swayam. We have to do our purushartha. To say a sentence ahead, all purushartha samartha is given to us only for nivartanam from samsara, not knowing it out of our ignorance or arrogance. We are doing all those things by which samsara is doubled or tripled. आए थे हरिभजन को होटल लगे कपास. आए तो संसार निवर्तन के लिए. We are doubling and tripling the samsara only. Please remember it. So, mithya aropita samsara na swayam vinivartate. So, first point is upadhi tadatmya. Whoever has done out of viveka, he is a samsari, suffers. Upadhis never suffer, the Parabrahma never suffers. The in-between fellow who identifies with the upadhi suffers. That freedom is there to be identified or not. First point one. Second, this identification, this samsara, apne aap nahi jayega. We have to see to it that we have to eliminate. We have to be very clear. You want to maintain, maintain. Don't ask others to remove. Nobody can remove. Second is done. Third point is what? What is that because of which the samsara in which the aham is tadatmya with upadhi goes on becoming stronger? Vishayan dhyayamanasya. That is what I said as mamata. Mamatva with all the vishayas strengthens the upadhi and upadhi tadatmya. Upadhi and upadhi tadatmya ahankar. All that put together becomes a block to the realization of the self. Here we are bringing the Bhagavata way of seeing also Surya Bhagavan, clouds and the Jiva Bhava. उसको वहां रख देने से, तो यहाँ कहते हैं यावत व्हाट इज से विषयान ध्यायमानस्य, as long as we go on doing the dhyana of the vishayas, so long the मिथ्या आरोपित संसार बढ़ता ही रहेगा, कम होगा ही नहीं. That's what, that Vishayan Dhyayatas Chittam Vishayeshu Visharjate Ma Manusmaratah Chittam Mayeva Praviliyate. In Bhagavatam, Krishna crystal clearly in 2 lines entire sadhana and samsara he told. विषय का ध्यान करोगे तो विषय में फंसोगे, मेरा ध्यान करो तो मुझे पाकर मुक्त हो जाओ. सेम गीता सेकंड चैप्टर, ध्याय तो विषयान बुद्धिनाशात प्रणश्यति. Now, 1 or 2 thoughts here. Very crucial it is. Ki, what is there are the objects of the world? Let us say, created by the Lord because Tatsruštva. But in those objects, thus Nitya Buddhi, Satyatva Buddhi, Sukha Buddhi, be attentive, is superimposed by us. They are not there on that. For the reason is, if all this Nityata, Sukhata in the objects is naturally there in the object, everybody should consider them to be the givers of Sukha all the time. But there are so many Mahatmas, sannyasis who have given up the Sukha Buddhi, Nitya Buddhi on the objects, thus they detach from it. So if they can detach, we can also detach. Therefore, it is we gave the reality to them, the value to them. Therefore, we can only devalue them and remove the reality given. That facility always is there. तभी तो बाबा लोग साधना करके भगवान को पाते हैं ना. If not, that really the world of objects are real. If they are really having sukha, then nobody will give them up. But many are giving up. And we also have given up so many things. Before giving up them, we were so much fond of them. At that time, they were as Nitya and Sukharupa. Now they are Asukharupa and we are only making them Anitya by dropping it. अरे ऐसा कैसे हुआ? एक दिन उसमें फंसे हुए थे आप एक जमान में, आप खुद ही बाहर आ रहे हो. मतलब क्या हुआ? It was our wrong choice to get lost in the objects of the world by giving them undue value, undue reality. So we ourselves, when we devalue them, then we are free from it. That point we have to catch and keep on contemplating. Contemplation में the वस्तुओं के बारे में. What is that? Vikari, Vinashi, Drishyatva, Bandhakarana. With these type of thoughts called as Dosha Drishti and Pratyaksha Bhavana, our value given to the things, when you devalue, then slowly they go away from us. When the Vishayas go away, Upadhi Tadatma gets reduced. When the Upadhi Tadatma goes away, Jiva himself discovers he is a Atma or Brahma. अब ये थियरी जितना भी समझाओ थियरी रहता है, जो किया उसको मिल जाएगा. अब आपके हाथ में है, हमारे हाथ में. The ball is in our court. So विषयान् ध्यायमानस्य मिथ्या आरोपित संसारः न स्वयं विनिवर्तते. तो हमको ही निकालना है और विषय ध्यान से बढ़ रहा है, इसलिए विषय ध्यान की जगह तत्व ध्यान हमको करते जाना है. Is there any ambiguity? Such a clarity Bhagavan is giving here. Then next comes another pahad or another floor or other level of explanation. Every shloka is essence of Varnadhyatra Upanishad. Every shloka is one step ahead it takes us in the understanding and realization. Sab milkar pura samajhdar. This third shloka, little bit us today, remaining will see कि अनादि अविद्या संबंधातु. From the time immemorial, अनादिकाल से अविद्या के संबंध से, whenever we use word अविद्या, अविद्या is परब्रह्म का नहीं जानना, आत्मा का नहीं जानना. That अविद्या has got 2 sides. One side not knowing the self, second side having the bija for the entire projection of the world. Avidya's example is our own nidra. Nidra is that where the self is not known one side, other side. For the Jagrat Swapna, which are the not selves, for the projection of them, all the seeds that are there, they are all there in that Nidra. That is also called as Karana Sharira. It's called Avyakruta, Avyakruta and Avyakta as well as Karana. Avyakruta, Avyakta and Karana because the Bijas are there in it too. Avidya because in that we don't know our essential self. So self is not known and the not self is yet to be projected, but the seeds are there. So devaluing the objects of the world and detaching from the upadhis, burning the seeds in the avidyamaya kosha and removing the avidya through the vidya, This is how we have to do sadhana knowingly. सब मिलकर इतना मुश्किल है सुनना समझना, आप कब करेंगे? रोना मत. Catch hold of Guru's Vita, slowly will equip us in the knowledge and practice also. One side we have to know the self, by which we have to remove the avidya. The other side, third side, we have to burn the seeds which are there through karma yoga, bhakti yoga, ityadi. We also have to get out of our upadhi tadatmya, and for that whatever the vishayas are there, with the dosha drushti, we have to keep them away. तो दोष दृष्टि से विषयों को दूर रखना, और हम फंस रहे ऐसे जानकर उपाधियों को साइड पे रखना, एंड देन द वासनाएं को बर्न करना, फिर अविद्या को विद्या से निकालना. दीज आर द साधनास. सो विद्या इज ब्रह्म विद्या. हम ब्रह्मास्मि. हाउ द ब्रह्मन इज रियल, हाउ ऑल परवेडिंग ब्रह्मन इज रियल, एंड दैट रियल ऑल परवेडिंग ब्रह्मन अलोन इज मी. विद दिस नॉलेज आई हैव नॉट ब्रह्मन अविद्या को निकाल देना. So too by living life karma yoga, bhakti yoga, the vasanas should be burnt to burst. And the upadhis again using for the divinity, the tadatma with the upadhi can be reduced, and विषयों को दोष दृष्टि से दूर रखते. All these four sadhanas complementing each other take us away from samsara toward the truth. The away from samsara toward the truth is like climbing the Mata Ranika Mandir in Vaishno Devi. The more you are climbing, the more you are away from the lower samsara, which is at the foothill, and you are nearing to Mata Rani's Pau or Godwe. And every of the temple is on the hilltop only to show us he rise above from these petty things to reach to divinity. There it's a tapasya. You have to work hard. You have to give up your luxuries, your comforts, everything you have to give up. And the more luggage you have, the climb becomes very difficult. Therefore, do sara luggage chhod do. That luggage is called mamata. Light travel. And once you have climbed all those 13-14 kilometers, और जब माता रानी का सदन में जो भी कहते हो उनके चरण में पहुंच गए, what a joy it is. Aha. We never feel like coming back from any of those temples. But भगवान कहते जा तेरे को काम करना है. I can't have your bardash long. Get out, he sends us. Therefore we come running. You can see the people, how rushing and running they are when they come back from all temples and pilgrimages. उसका अर्थ क्या है? भगवान कहते हैं जा भाग, बहुत हो चुका है, मैं तो इतना आई कांट देयर बर्दाश्त यू मोर देन दैट. और ही मे बी सेइंग जा बेटा थोड़ा सा दुनिया में मेरा काम भी कर लेना. बहुत नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव. एनीवे, सो मिथ्यारोपित संसार स्वयं न निवर्तते यावद विषय ध्यायमानः न निवर्तते. देन अनादि अविद्या संबंधात तत्कार्य अहंकृते है तथा. सो अनादि से अविद्या के कारण उस अविद्या का कारण कार्य इफेक्ट अहंकार रहता है. वो ही उसी का ही संसार होता है. वो अपार्थ है, उसमें अनर्थता ही है. एंड वेयर फ्रॉम दिस संसार हैपेंस टू जीवा ओनली टू थिंग्स, राग द्वेष आदि संकुल. सेम वर्ड our Shankara Bhagavan used in Atmabodha, is it not? संसारः स्वप्नतुल्यो हि रागद्वेषादि संकुलः. So the स्वप्न एग्जाम्पल इज देयर ऊपर. स्वप्ने मिथ्यागमो, राग द्वेषादि संकुल नीचे है. दोनों को मिलाकर ही मेड श्लोका. संसारः स्वप्नतुल्यो हि राग द्वेषादि संकुलः. स्वकाले सत्यवद् भाति प्रबोधे सत्य सत् भवेत्. We have to listen again and again, think again and again, go to the root of the problem. Not one, there are many. Not knowing the self is one problem. Vasanas is another problem. Identity with upadhi is third problem. Filled the heart or habits with the ragadvesha, other problem. Giving value to the objects is the other problem. इतने सारे एक एक चीज को हमको काटना है, तब जाकर हमको ना साधना होना लगता है, होने लगता. वो तब when we start doing sadhana. Now we are only collecting the information. So may the Lord bless us to become true sadhakas, wherein we sit for hours together on the seat of dhyanam and burn away all these obstacles and remove the samsara, remove jiva bhava, remove upadhadatmya, remove this janma maranadi, and reach to our eternal essential self. Thank you. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Bol Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai. ओम ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरे अमृतकलशस्ताय सर्वामे विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः. ओम भाग्याब्धि चंद्रिका भक्त चित्तके गणागना रोग पर्वतंभोलिर मृत्युदार कुटारिकाय नमो नमः. ओम नासै रोगरे सौ पीराजविदनानुद्वीरा. ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः ओम श्री हनुमते 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 नमः शिवनाम स्मरण ओम नमः शिवाय 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 श्री लक्ष्मी नृसिंह स्तोत्रम् ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गश्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गश्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गश्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च श्री राम नाम संकीर्तनम् ओम राम 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 ओम अथ श्री सूर्यनारायणानुग्रहेण समस्त शारीर मानसिक व्याधि निर्मूलन द्वारा समस्त मानसिक इंद्रिय बुद्धिक शक्तीनां प्राप्ति द्वारा अति शीघ्र गतिना उपनिषद वेदांत शास्त्र अध्ययन श्रवण द्वारा किंचित क्षणकाले एव परब्रह्मानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं पुराण इतिहासोक्त भगवत भागवत दर्शन प्राप्त्यर्थं विश्वशांति कल्याणार्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं च श्री सूर्य अष्टोत्तर शतनामावल्याः पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। लॉर्ड सूर्य का 108 नाम। तो ये बुक में ये सीक्वेंस है। आई एम फॉलोइंग दैट। आई एम नॉट सीइंग द वीक्स because when people listen it later on, which day they listen, that is that day, not the day as we are talking today and recording. मतलब जब क्लास मंडे या ट्यूसडे आज रिकॉर्ड किया जाए तो हर बार ट्यूसडे थोड़ी सुनेंगे लोग. सो इट कैन बी एनी डे. एनीवे, ओम अथ श्री सूर्य अष्टोत्तर शत नामावलिः. Now remember Lord Surya, he is a Chakshu Devata, he is Buddhi Devata. Chanting these mantras, do the Namaskara humbly and ask him to give both eye level and Buddhi level Divya Drushti. May we see the world as God. Maybe in the Buddhi also have the experience of Paramatma. Buddhi matlab, Buddhi may be used for knowing the Tattva Jnana and transcending the Buddhi. May we see the self. Okay. Yosavaditya Purusha Sohamasmi. Let us chant Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Aryamne Namaha, Om Bhagaya Namaha, Om Twashtre Namaha, Om Pushne Namaha, Om Arkaya Namaha, Om Savitre Namaha, Om Ravaye Namaha, Om Gavastimate Namaha, Om Ajaya Namaha, Om Kalaya Namaha, Om Rutyave Namaha, Om Dhatre Namaha, Om Prabhakaraya Namaha, Om Vivasvate Namaha, Om Vidhatre Namaha, Om Deeptamshave Namaha, Om Vedakartre Namaha, Om Vedangaya Namaha, Om Vedavahanaya Namaha, Om Kalaye Namaha, Om Kashtaye Namaha, Om Ahne Namaha, Om Vibhavasave Namaha, Om Purushaya Namaha, Om Shashwataye Namaha, Om Yogeshwaraya Namaha, Om Avyaktaye Namaha, Om Vyaktaye Namaha, Om Sanatanaye Namaha, Om Kaladhyakshaye Namaha, Om Prajadhyakshaye Namaha, Om Vishwakarmane Namaha, Om Tamonudaye Namaha, Om Varunaye Namaha, Om Sagaramshave Namaha, Om Jimutaye Namaha, Om Jivanartikne Namaha, Om Bhutashrayaya Namaha, Om Bhutapataye Namaha, Om Srashtre Namaha, Om Samvartakaye Namaha, Om Vakhnaye Namaha, ओम सर्वस्यादये नमः, ओम अनंताय नमः, ओम कपिलाय नमः, ओम भानवे नमः, ओम कामदाय नमः, ओम सर्वतोमुखाय नमः, ओम जयाय नमः, ओम विशालाय नमः, ओम सर्वधातु निषेविताय नमः, ओम सुपर्णाय नमः, ओम भूतादये नमः, ओम शीघ्रगमनाय नमः, ओम प्राणधारणाय नमः, ओम धन्वन्तरये नमः, ओम धूम्रकेतवे नमः, ओम आदिदेवाय नमः, ओम आदिसुताय नमः, ओम द्वादशात्मने नमः, ओम अरविन्दाक्षाय नमः, ओम मात्रे नमः, ओम पित्रे नमः, ओम पितामहाय नमः, ओम दाहकर्त्रे नमः, ओम प्रशान्तात्मने नमः, ओम विश्वात्मने नमः, ओम विश्वतोमुखाय नमः, ओम चराचरात्मकाय नमः, ओम सूक्ष्मात्मने नमः, ओम मैत्रेयाय नमः, ओम करुणान्विताय नमः, ओम अंशमालिने नमः, ओम भानुमते नमः, ओम प्रभाकराय नमः, ओम तीव्राय नमः, ओम तापिने नमः, ओम तापनाय नमः, ओम नभसे नमः, ओम विभाकराय नमः, ओम खद्योताय नमः, ओम कर्मसाक्षिणे नमः, ओम सर्वाय नमः, ओम अनंताय नमः, ओम पवित्राय नमः, ओम सवित्रे नमः, ओम अनलाय नमः, ओम अमराय नमः, ओम धर्माय नमः, ओम लोकबंधवे नमः, ओम अक्षराय नमः, ओम प्रभापूर्णाय नमः, ओम अनूरुसारथये नमः, ओम भास्कराय नमः, ओम नंदनाय नमः, ओम पुंडरीकाक्षाय नमः, ओम वैद्याय नमः, ओम बलवते नमः, ओम सप्तसप्तये नमः, ओम दिनकृते नमः, ओम भगवते नमः, ओम भगाय नमः, ओम विवस्वते नमः, ओम कांतिमते नमः, ओम सनातनाय नमः, ओम बलिने नमः, ओम रोगहर्त्रे नमः, ओम श्री सूर्यनारायण वर ब्रह्मणे नमः। ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। देवसवितुर्वरेण्यं प्राणाय पानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पणम्। ओम मध्य मध्य मधुबानि उत्तरावष्णस्तुपाद प्रक्षालनाचमन्ताम्बुल नीराजनान्दर्शने ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमाय विदितो भान्ति उदोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासः सर्वमिदं विभाति। ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासु देवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्। ओम दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय धीमहि तन्नो रामः प्रचोदयात्। राम भार्याय विद्महे भूमजाय च धीमहि तन्नः सीता प्रचोदयात्। ओम तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे आदिशेषाय तन्नो लक्ष्मणः प्रचोदयात्। ओम तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात्। आञ्जनेयाय विद्महे रामदूताय तन्नो हनुमान् प्रचोदयात्। मङ्गलं श्रीकृष्णपार्थाय भगवद्गीताचार्यमङ्गलं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे योगिन्दाय नमस्तस्यै शुभाय ब्रह्मरूपिणे संसारो वा ब्रह्मलोकादाशीषाद येरिमे गुरुपूजनपराक्रमः। ओम योगिं सतं रामचरितामृतसागरवाक्तस्थमुनिं वन्दे राचे समकल्मषं सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय। श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योगवाश्र पातंजलि योगदर्शन अध्यात्म रामायण सूत्र समिदादि समस्त सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृते है श्रुति स्मृति पुराणी इतिहास शास्त्र की जय। श्री वेदव्यास शुकदेव सूदादि भागवताचार्य की जय। श्री वेदव्यास वैष्णव वाल्मीकि विश्वामित्र तुलसीदास रामायणाचार्य की जय। श्री वेदव्यास वैशंपायनाथ ढोल के आद्य शंकराचार्य ब्रह्मविद्याचार्य की जय। श्री हिरण्यगर्भ कपिल पतंजलि व्यासादि योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सतुनाथ महाराज की जय। श्री आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती वदय हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम। अम्बे व्याध पराक्त माता की जय। बोलो भाई समस्त साधक भक्त श्रोता सेवक जिज्ञासु उपासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय। थैंक यू। ओम श्री रामाय नमः। ओम श्री सूर्याय नमः। ओम नमो नारायण।